Hey kiddos, it's Jennifer Ford-Berry, your new organizing coach, and thank you so much for joining me for the 6 weeks Organized Kids Challenge. And I am so excited you're here. I can't wait to get started and teach you all sorts of cool stuff about getting organized. Now, I'm not sure if you wanted to do this or if your mom and dad are making you do it, but I can promise you one thing, it's not going to be painful, it's not going to be hard. I'm going to make it as fun as possible. And when you're done, you're going to feel like super, super proud of yourself. So it's going to be completely worth it. And you're going to be able to be that kid in school next year that's just like the most organized kid on the hallway. So thanks for being here. And when you watch this, I just want to let you know that I'm going to post a video every week. And when you're done watching, if you have any questions at all, you can comment in the comment section below, ask me questions at the very end of the page, or you can send me a personal email. Either way, I will respond as soon as possible. And I love questions, so don't be shy. Make sure you ask away. I want you to get the most out of this that you can. This week, we're talking about making the most of your day. And that's just about, we all, even adults and kids both have things they have to do every single day. It's just part of life, right? We don't get to wake up and just do whatever we want for the entire day and night usually. Usually there's stuff that are considered to-dos. And so I want you to just start to get into the mindset of things that have to get done. Try to get them done as early as possible in the day. If you have a chore or anything that your mom and dad asked you to do, it's better to just get it over with. And if you're watching this during summer vacation, I like to have my kids do their chores by noon so that we have the rest of the day to do whatever we want. And the other things that they have to do are like making their bed, for example. Making your bed may seem like, what's the big deal, Mrs. Berry? I'm going to jump in the bed at the end of the night anyways. But it's super, super important to make sure that you're formulating habits in your life. A habit is something that you've done it so many times in a row that it just becomes something that you do automatically. So making your bed is something that is a really, really good habit to get into when you're young so that you'll continue doing it all the way into college and adulthood. I can just give you one example is that if you do go away to college someday in the future, you're going to have a roommate at some point in your life. And usually to be a good roommate, you need to be neat and tidy. So making your bed is a really good habit to get into, and I want to encourage you during this challenge to just try to do it. And you know what's going to be really cool? I'm going to encourage you to take pictures of your bed made and send them to me. If you can, ask your mom and dad to help you post your picture of your bed made in the comment section so we can all see how great each other's beds look in the morning. And I promise you, I will even post a picture of my bed if you do it. So deal? Okay, so that's one of the things I want you to do. These things I'm talking about, they're called daily do's, and there's a post on this page that you're seeing the video on. There's also going to be a picture in the email that I send your mom or dad. So I really want you to print it off and post it like on the bathroom mirror, on your bedroom door, on your closet door, somewhere where you're going to see it every single day so that for the next 6 weeks, you will do these things on the daily do's. And the daily do's include making your bed, chores done by noon, 15 minutes of daydreaming, because I think it's just really important for you guys to turn off those electronics for, longer than 15 minutes a day, but 15 minutes during the day, just make a point of either going outside, climbing a tree, sitting in a swing, just if it's rainy, sitting in your bedroom, wherever it is. No noise, no electronics, and just see what happens when you stop and just let your mind daydream. I can't tell you how many times when I was a kid, I would daydream and imagine my life as an adult. And now when I'm all grown up and I'm a mom and a wife, I think of those daydreams, and it sometimes has turned into real life goals that have happened. So I encourage you to daydream. I also want you to get into a new habit of every time you go to sleep at night, before you get in the bed, just do a 5-minute quick clean sweep of your room. Basically, I want you to just go around your room and whatever is not in the right place, which we're going to get into that later in the challenge, we're going to give all your stuff homes. So just get into the habit of doing a 5-minute go around in a circle in your room and just put things back that are out of place and put things back in their homes. And their homes will be places that we designate where these items live. So it might be a place for your iPad, it might be a place for your fidget spinner, whatever, but put them back in their home every night before you jump in bed. And then here's the kicker. When you're in bed, I want you to make sure that you pull out a journal. So you might have a notebook or something laying around, or you might want to start a new one, a special one, but it's called a gratitude journal. And I want you to just write down 5 things every night that you are thankful for. And I'm going to tell you that this can really change your life, because when we focus on what we're thankful for instead of what we want, we actually get more of the things we want because we're so thankful for what we have. It's a really cool thing that, God and the universe help us with. So make sure that you're being grateful and that you're thanking God every night for everything He's given you. At least 5 things every day, and it focuses your mind and it puts you in a really good mood before you go to sleep. So you probably have good dreams if you do this. And finally, just to pray. And whatever your prayer looks like, it's a great way to end the day. So I want you to encourage you all to do those daily do's starting today. As soon as you watch this video, print the sheet. We're going to be going through more stuff this week. I just wanted to come by, kick off our weekly challenge. Again, I'm Jennifer Ford Berry. I'm going to be with you on this journey for 6 weeks. And I also, at some point in one of these videos, will introduce my own kids. I was actually telling my son, Bryson, he's trying to be a little shy, but we're going to have him come in here and say hi to you. Come in and say hi to everybody.
Hi.
So this is my son, Bryson. He is, how old?
12.
In what grade?
6. Going into 7th.
Going into 7th grade. So Bryson has had to live with me as his mom for 12 years. Can you imagine? With a professional organizer. But here's the thing. Bryson can tell you how making the most of your day is so important. So tell us how this morning when you got up, it's the beginning of summer vacation here, and what you had to do.
Well, I have basketball camp, and so I had to definitely get my chores done right away. So I got right outside, and my chore today was do the garden, so I went out and did that right away.
Yep, and then it was over with, right? And you got to go have fun at basketball camp the rest of the day. Bryson has also been putting a lot of these skills to use at school. And one of the coolest things I've heard from a teacher was this year Bryson's teacher said to me, you know what, Mrs. Berry, you know what Bryson's really good about? He's really good at using his time at the end of the day to do homework instead of just goofing around at the final period. Because why? Why do you usually want to get your homework done?
I just get it done now because in our neighborhood, I have friends that live around here, so maybe I could get that homework done now. Right once I get home, I could play with them.
Yep. And if he has practice, then he doesn't have to worry about homework done those nights. But it's not that bad, right? Being organized and learning, it kind of is helpful.
Yeah, it's helpful.
Useful.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want to do it, but then it ends up working out. So we want to share all the tips that I share with my kids and other kids I've worked with you this in the next 6 weeks. And we just want to thank you again for being part of this. And Bryson and I want to say good luck getting organized. Bye.